Doctors charged in Matthew Perry's death, legal status and shocking revelations amid ketamine scandal. In the wake of the tragic death of beloved actor Matthew Perry, two doctors, Mark Chavez and Salvador Plasencia, have been charged with serious offenses related to the distribution of ketamine, the medical anesthetic implicated in Perry's untimely demise on October 28, 2023. Despite these charges, both doctors retain the legal ability to prescribe medication, as confirmed by recent reports from TMZ. Perry's death, ruled to be the result of the acute effects of ketamine, has sparked widespread outrage and concern over the actions of those in the medical profession. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, both Chavez and Plasencia have admitted their roles in supplying the Friends star with the drug, which they reportedly provided for recreational use. The Medical Board of California investigated the doctors but found no grounds to revoke their medical licenses, stating, "Both licenses are current and active, and the board has not imposed any restrictions on them." This means that both doctors can continue to practice and prescribe medications legally. As per the latest developments, Dr. Plasencia, 42, faces multiple charges including 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine, 7 counts of distribution of the drug, and 2 counts of altering and falsifying documents related to the investigation. Dr. Chavez, 54, has agreed to plead guilty to conspiracy to distribute ketamine, acknowledging that he sold the drug to Plasencia for Perry's use. The indictment alleges that both doctors had been supplying Perry with ketamine since late September 2023, with incriminating text messages revealing their discussions about how much Perry would pay for the substance. The details surrounding Perry's death are particularly alarming. It is reported that he paid the two doctors upwards of $55,000 in cash for the ketamine in the weeks leading up to his death. U.S. Attorney Martin Estrada expressed grave concern for the actions of the doctors, stating, "These defendants cared more about profiting off of Mr. Perry than caring for his well-being." The investigation has uncovered a disturbing pattern of exploitation, where Perry's struggles with addiction were known to the doctors, yet they continued to provide him with the drug. In addition to Chavez and Plasencia, 3 other individuals have been charged in connection with Perry's death. Kenneth Iwamasa, Perry's live-in personal assistant, allegedly administered ketamine to the actor for recreational purposes and was taught how to inject the drug by Plasencia. On the day of Perry's death, it is reported that Iwamasa injected him 3 times. 2 others, Jasvin Sanga, known as the Ketamine Queen, and Eric Fleming, are also facing charges related to supplying Perry with the drug. Perry had openly discussed his complicated relationship with ketamine in his 2022 memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. He described the drug as a temporary escape from his depression, referring to it as a giant exhale, but later revealed the adverse effects it had on him, ultimately denouncing it as something that left him feeling worse. Despite recognizing the detrimental impact of ketamine, Perry found himself addicted to the euphoria it provided, a struggle that those around him seemingly chose to ignore for financial gain. As both doctors await sentencing, Chavez could face up to 10 years in federal prison, while Plasencia faces even harsher penalties, with potential sentences of 10 years for each count related to ketamine and up to 20 years for each count of falsifying records. The case has ignited a broader discussion about the responsibilities of medical professionals and the ethics surrounding the prescription of powerful substances, particularly to individuals battling addiction. The fallout from Perry's death and the subsequent charges against his doctors raises significant questions about accountability in the medical field. As the investigation continues, many are left to ponder the implications of this tragic story and the lessons that must be learned to prevent similar occurrences in the future.